Hello, hello, and welcome to the Ms Millie Show. We did a devotion, and now we're getting ready to do something very special for all of you. We're opening up our doors to invite all of you, you ladies out there, my sisters out there, that are trying to do a business. This seat over here next to Ms Millie is waiting for you to come on and share all of your delight with my audience on the Ms Millie Show. So welcome. We are going to sit here. We don't have a special guest today, so we're going to sit here and talk about things that I have gotten emails about, asking a lot about Ms Millie, and I don't mind answering questions about me, but it is hard to talk about yourself. But when you ask a question, I feel like I should answer you. There have been questions coming in asking me how did I get through the horrific accident that I talked about, the medication and the surgeries, and come back 2008 to now. What is that? You know, that's almost 6-7 years of a lot of pain and a lot of hurt. And to sit here and say that I did it all alone would be a lie. I had a lot of help. First, the help from my Father, Jesus Christ, to give me strength and keep coming into my mind and reminding me that He is real and He is present. But to be honestly true to you, I did go into crisis during that time. It was so hard, so hard to get up and have the kind of pain that I had. And as I sit here today, I will never lie to you. I have pain in my thigh constantly from that surgery. I don't know if it ever will go away completely, but I have learned that God has given me strength and He will help my body heal itself someday. And I know that I have so much more left to give, and I don't want to give up. But I did go into crisis where I wanted to commit suicide. And it's really wonderful that I can honestly sit in front of my audience and say that, because that means that I'm not in denial. I'm going to always be honest with you. I had so much grief going through this. I felt so very much alone. I felt like I had nobody, and I really felt like God had abandoned me. But I knew that my Father in heaven was there, but I just had a greater power over me, and I know it was the power of the devil, because God doesn't want any of us to take our own lives. It is not right. It takes you away from His presence and puts you in a place where you don't want to be. And I just thank God that my husband stood very strong beside me and guided me to the right people that helped me understand that my life is still worthy and I still have work to do. And I never would have thought in a million years that I would be sitting here on my own TV show talking to women, encouraging women never to give up, and believing that that ordeal is all behind me and I'm solely going to move forward. It is truly a blessing. And to watch God's work in my life was a miracle. To go through that and go through those segments of help and people, of professional people, helping me understand that it's not done yet. It's not over yet for me. And to watch what happened when I started to believe them. To get up and put my computer in my lap and go on the emails and see the first name, Dr. Paula Fillingham, and read what she is doing in the world for women all over the world, global, what she is doing. And she's been my friend since 2000 when I was in Los Angeles, in California. And to see that she was still emailing me and keeping me in the loop and wishing me well, I wrote her an email and I said, where can I fit? I want to really be a part of this global initiative that you're doing. And she answered me, very special lady. You need to get to know her, ladies. All you sisters out there, join us in our global initiative, touching the lives of women all over the world. You know, as I think about what Sister Paula is doing, and this is just my version, I feel like women, all of us, need to bind ourselves together. We need to put our minds together and be a catalyst for peace. It's not always a way to end adversity. It's always war and fighting. We are the women, we are the grounding of our husbands. All of us, all of those men out there that are leading this country have wives. We are sisters. Let's join together and pray for our men. Let's pray for them that they can see that there is another way that we can solve problems, and it could be through the love of God and through the presence of Him in your heart. Knowing that those people in other countries, and also the people here in America, can bind our love together and show the people around the world that we are of love. And I know nobody can do it better than us sisters, the wives and the sisters and the daughters all over the world. If we get together and talk about our differences, embrace our differences, that would be the key of a peaceful world. Not just a peaceful America, but a peaceful world. And that's what I saw in what Paula is trying to do, her global initiative to connect with all the women of the world, taking women of America all across the world with a big hug, to hug these women and tell them that we don't feel that we are better than them. We feel that we are like them. We are women, loving women. And that's what I wanted to bring in this segment today, to let you know how thankful and happy I am to be a part of the global initiative for women loving women all over the world. And thanks to Dr. Paula Fillingham for coming up with this idea to bring us all together. All the organizations, all the women organizations over the world should join us, and let's all of us show our love for the world so that we can make this world what it needs to be for the future of our children. And that is our segment today, and I'm so happy to see you and to know that you are watching the Ms. Millie Show. Let's laugh out loud for God now. Praise your name, dear Jesus. We just praise you and we thank you for the Ms. Millie Show and the love of women all over the world, global. We'll see you next time on the Ms. Millie Show.